That's not what it is, though. But you good? You good, Paul?
Yeah, I think so.
You think?
Yeah. Do I have to be 100% certain? Are you good?
Uh-huh.
Let
Yeah,
me
yeah,
ask
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
question. Let me flip it on to you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Anyway, how was y'all's week? Jesh,
Week, week,
you were continuing.
week,
I
week,
interrupted you, but
week. My week was it was good. I mean, one of our friends who we graduated with came
you have
back from
friends?
Nassau. Yeah, actually, surprisingly.
Wow.
But yeah,
Wait,
one of them
wait,
came
who?
back, so we went to dinner, and then yeah, yesterday went to the beach, burned calories. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, I was supposed to end up doing something with one of my coworkers to earn me money, but my coworker didn't message. So this is another week where it was just like it just didn't happen because this was supposed to happen for like 2 months from like
I
2 months.
never happening.
Yeah.
Well, Michael, it's down to you.
Okay, we talking about my week.
Yeah.
Uh, my week was pretty eventful near the end of it. The beginning was kind of the same. I thought, and I don't know if this was this week or last week, but I don't remember Tuesday happening. Like I remember.
For what?
Oh, this is how it was. It was Wednesday, but I thought it was Tuesday. And so I was so confused because everybody treating it like it was a Wednesday, but I'm like, bro, we still got like plenty more days. So once I realized that it was actually Wednesday, I was like, bro, I didn't do that much goals. You know what I'm saying? So I had to lock it in because I realized how much time was fine. So I mean my week was good. Just work, gym, same old, came home. I took a I took some time to prioritize the protein shake. Like I've been a lot more consistent with it. Um, and also watching my calories during the morning. Gym progress, I mean, bench has been looking good. I'm not getting as fatigued or don't feel as much strain on my shoulders.
Okay, okay.
I feel like the stretching or the phase of like rehabilitation kind of closing is reaching its end. Because right now I'm not feeling anything. So, oh, but who knows? Uh, yeah, that's essentially it. I did the same things on the weekends, just as Jess described. I was there, you know,
Nice.
friends after a while, and then today I just did some cleaning, some organization, some washing the dishes, sweeping up the floors, stuff like that, just maintaining the house. So I'd say it was a pretty good week. Can't complain.
Damn. Okay,
Yeah, bro.
okay. That sounds fire.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate. Did you discuss your week or no?
I don't think I really did. I just said it was okay. And then Josh was like, "What you mean?"
Yeah.
Um, my week, it's been good. Well, I this is my first week of like transiting back and forth from school. So that's been good. Although I realized that transiting kind of helps because it's a good time for me to like catch up on music and also just a good time for me to like basically like mini meditate every day. Where I just kind of like, look out the window and I'm just like empty mind, empty thoughts, which is kind of useful. Although when doing it for too long, it just you just become a zombie at some point. But I think doing it for a couple weeks is nice. Oh, I started doing some running because now I live in an area where it's
Oh,
not a
nice.
bunch of hills. I've been doing running outdoors. That's pretty nice. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Um, Feels good. Although running outdoors is so much different than running on a treadmill because you don't know like how fast you're going. You're just like moving, and then you're just like, I
Yeah.
think I'm going fast. I don't know. And then like by the time I have like an app that like tells me my pace, so it'll be like 1 kilometer split pace, 5 minutes and 23 seconds, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm going really fast. What the hell? And you gotta have to slow yourself down. But running outside is super nice. I love that. I might go for a run after this. Who even knows? Um, but yeah, I've been on the grind, going to the lab in the mornings and then going to the gym afterwards and then translating back home. It makes me feel like I'm basically working a 9 to 5, even though I'm not. I'm working like a 6 to 2, technically. But it's fire. But outside of that, when I'm in my personal time, I feel like I'm like a little bit unproductive. I feel like I could be more productive, but
Mhm.
overall, I think I'm on a good route. Mike, I think you were the first one to mention like journaling every day or something like that, right?
Maybe, probably.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you mentioned, I think I like mentioned it for a challenge or something, but you were the one who was like doing it consistently, basically. And then I was like, you know what, Mike, I'm gonna do it too. I've been doing it consistently. It helps so much. It's just like such a good way at the end of the day to just walk through everything that happened in the day, what you were happy with, what you were unhappy with, and like what you could do. Even if you don't end up doing anything, just writing it down, getting your thoughts kind of collected helps so much. So
Nice,
that has been
bro.
something that I've been continually doing since we introduced it, and it's just so good. And it's also fun to look back on. Like you can just I use my I don't really use my iPad since I'm out of school, but I just use it to like journal, and you can like I write down the dates in my notes app, and I'm like,
Nice, nice.
oh god, it's really hard to see, but yeah, you can just write a bunch. I've been writing it fairly consistently since the end of May, so it's dope. It's fire. I definitely
Nice.
recommend continually doing that. Anything interesting in the world that y'all have been seeing?
Uh, shoots. There was a fire, like a car. Like so I think this happened on Wednesday or Thursday. I was walking to UB on lunch with a couple of friends, and we noticed there was a lot of smoke in the air, and apparently it was a car that exploded in like a McDonald's parking lot, and so
Oh,
like we don't know how it resulted in an explosion, but they got it resolved in like 30 minutes. So yeah, that was
Bro, what?
yeah. Aside from that though, like I haven't been keeping too in tune with like the news and what's really been going on in the country, but I did encounter some people at the shipping company when we were retrieving the product, and the things that they were like talking to us about kind of reinforced the stuff that we were doing, because they were saying like, oh, you know, you're the future of our nation, like you gotta really come up with some ideas and stuff like that, etc., etc. You got to get yourself out there and do things that a lot of people aren't doing nowadays because people are just comfortable with where they are, etc., etc. And it's like, yeah, you spitting, you know, we are doing it, so it just made us feel more confident that we were in the right direction or taking the right path. So I thought that, and the thing is, it was actually like from the conversation, because we weren't really trying to talk to these people. They kind of just started talking, but they were basically pushing us in the direction that was like, yeah, bro, like you know, if you have an idea, you should definitely push for it. Like, don't let people tell you otherwise. Like, etc., etc. And the whole time we're coming here so that we could get the product that will, you know, actually do the
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yo,
So I thought that was cool.
that's fine. That reminds me, I met up with a friend, and we ate lunch, and he was like asking me, he was like, "Oh, what are you
you
gonna
have
do?"
friends?
Yeah, believe it or not, I have several. In fact, I'm gonna meet with another friend
Oh,
tomorrow. How do you feel about that, Jesh?
what?
Huh?
Happy for you, bro. Happy for you.
Don't feel pity for me. I got too many friends. I got way too many. Too much time.
I got
Not enough time on my hands. But I was talking with him, and he was like, "Oh, what are your plans for the future? Whatever." He started work at this other new research lab. He's doing like quantum hall sensing or something like that. And I'm like, "That's dope." And like it, like he was like, "Oh man, I'm like really interested in like academia and research now." And so we were just talking about plans, and I was telling him like, you know what? If I look into the future, I can really only see myself doing something creative, like in a creative field in the future. And he was really like, he's the kind of guy who like he really just like speaks his mind because he thinks that it'll like help you out. So he was telling me, he was like, bro, I don't know, like you should like try doing like 50 other things before that. And I was like, but talking with him, talking through that, just kind of like reinforced me even more. I was like, yo, if I'm gonna be about it, I gotta be about it. Similarly
yeah.
to what you were saying, where that those people were like, yo, if you have an idea, you gotta like go through with it. Because the only people who fail are the people who don't see their ideas through to the end. It's very
Yeah.
few people where they're like, yeah, bro, I lost it all because I had, bought this office space and I hired like 10 people and we were trying to do this. And then eventually it just failed. Like 99% of people are just like, yeah, bro, I failed because I didn't actually end up like, seeing it through to the end. So if you have a plan, just execute it, and you gotta believe in it. I feel like the only way to success is to do something that you feel like is like the make or break moment. Like do the leap of faith, you know?
Yeah.
So
Speaking of believing, oh my bad.
no, I was go on. Yeah.
Uh, I was gonna say, speaking of believing, when I was reading the Bible earlier, this week, I was reading like Matthew when Jesus was going around like healing people, and a lot of the people he healed, he said like explicitly was because of their faith. Like they
Mm.
had faith in God so much that they were healed. If they didn't have the faith, they wouldn't have been healed. It wasn't like Jesus had just healed them just because he saw like, they weren't up, or he saw they weren't happy or whatever. It's because they genuinely believed in him and that he would heal them. Like faith really carries on, and you need to have that faith in God, in yourself, and what you're doing and what you believe in. Like you have to believe, bro.
Bro, speaking of that, there's an excerpt from the Brothers Karamazov that I read. But I prophesy to you that at the very moment you behold with horror that in spite of all your efforts, not only have you failed to move towards your goal, but even seem to have grown more remote from it. At that very moment, I prophesy to you, you will suddenly reach that goal and discern clearly above you the miracle working power of the Lord, who has loved you all along and has all along been mysteriously guiding you. That word of advice that he gave, where it was like, when you think about it and you realize that you failed, in that moment, you are the closest that you will be to actually succeeding. And that's something that I heavily resonate with. And it's kind of like echoed through our experiences here
Yeah.
too. So that's fire.
Yesterday I was on the way home. I think it was after the dinner we had with our friends. I was telling Mike, I was like, bro, I refuse to be one of them people who, well, like my whole life, I'm like, oh yeah. For a little bit of context, we went by Atlantis when we was walking, through Atlantis,
Mm.
and it was like dark or whatever, so you could see the buildings like better and stuff. And then our friend was like, "What do you think it's like to be those people who own the penthouse or who stand in the penthouse at the top of Atlantis?"
Mm-hmm.
And then like that inspired something in me, and I was like, "I refuse to be them people who always wondering what it's like to be up
Yeah.
there, and especially walking past the yachts, bro."
Yeah.
Wait, I can't, like my whole life. I refuse to be one of them people where I'm just wondering what the top echelon of people are like, what it's like to not have to worry, what it's like to, live your dreams and do stuff like that.
Yo, that's so powerful. Oh my God.
Yeah, bro.
Damn. That is so true.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
Damn.
We gotta race our yachts one day, bro.
The end of the day.
Yo, for real. Yo, when we racing our yachts? 2 years from now? All right. See y'all there. 2027. Set your calendars.
See next week.
Yeah, next week. Next week we're racing our yachts. Hey, ain't nobody said you had to earn it. You just needed the yacht.
Real. Technically, it don't even gotta be yours. You just need the yacht.
Exactly.
You just need
You
the
just
yacht.
need to race a yacht. That's it. So
I want a Lambo boat. They look nice.
wait, is this a real thing? A Lambo boat?
Yeah,
This
a
isn't just some
Lamborghini.
like
They got like a
backyardigans
speedboat.
car boat
No,
combination.
look it up. Look it up.
Relatively new.
Like Lamborghini designed. Yeah, it ain't new either. It came out a few years ago.
Holy, what the hell?
Like
This boat actually
literally
looks
a
kind of cool.
specifically boat. It looks nice, bro. I really like the design.
I'm surprised because I don't really like how Lamborghinis look, but this boat.
What? Anyway, we don't gotta talk about that. But the boat looked nice. The boat looked nice.
Yeah.
Yo, we gotta like buy a sailboat and then we just go sailing between the keys.
That would be so dope.
Comfortable food.
I thought you were gonna say like sail across the Atlantic Ocean. And I was like, bro, that's like a midlife
Nah,
crisis kind of
that's
thing.
a lot. Real.
That's like if
finding
y'all are
yourself in
convinced,
the
like,
sun.
bro, I'm done with life, then I'll be like, all right, if you're truly done with life, let's just sail across the Atlantic Ocean.
Amelia Earhart it, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. If you're done with life, hey, don't go out in your room. Go out in the middle of the ocean, bro. Exploring the seven seas.
But you know what it's like for like you and your boys to be on a boat at night and then it starts to rain. Huge storm, land nowhere
Yeah.
near y'all, and
Yeah.
look like the boat gonna capsize, bro.
Yo, especially if it's like a sailboat where it's like, bro, pull the sails at the front. It's like, I'm pulling,
Yeah,
I'm
it's like,
pulling.
pull them off,
Steer
support,
the
support,
rudder. We're going
support.
port side. The Northern Star is up ahead. Keep your eyes on it, lads. And then we're singing it like a treaty thing. Yo ho, the storms that sail.
Yeah, a shanty, a sea
Yeah,
shanty.
yeah. Yo, that's fine. We just gotta become Edward Kenway in Assassin's Creed. We
Yeah,
just need that,
yeah,
bro.
but without the redemption arc.
I haven't even finished the game. I don't know what the redemption arc is. I'm still
I
a
will.
quarter of the way through.
What?
Okay, we talk.
Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, arguably one of the best Assassin's Creed games. One of the best.
It's one of the best. You know, some
Arguably,
people say that Unity
gotta
is pretty good, Brotherhood, but Assassin's Creed 4, there's something to it.
It's up there. It's up there. You have to try it. You gotta try it.
Michael, you've
Oh
been looking
yeah.
down.
Yeah. You clipping your nails or something?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
We're so below you that
Oh.
you know this conversation because you know
Nah.
he was like no.
I really knew this nigga.
I'm glad at least I didn't have to.
I really knew this nigga enough to know he was clipping his nails.
Bro, that's how you know you spending too much time with Mike. You got
I don't spend time with Mike. I don't.
So you're saying he spends time with you?
Uh-huh.
Nah.
Yup.
That's so cap.
So Mike is the
I'm
parasite.
like, yup. I'm like, let's go to the moon. He's like, without me, I'm coming. I'm like, get aboard. Get aboard. Let's go to the moon.
Get aboard?
great. It's great. You should try it.
Yo, Mike got that cake though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, whoa.
Yo,
Dog.
you've been doing them hip thrusts, bro.
Dog. Big
What?
dog.
I'm just
A big dog.
complimenting his gym work, the work that he puts into the gym.
Oh yeah, I think I told you about my
Told you.
decision with like the laptop.
Mhm.
Thanks for bringing attention to that. I really appreciate that. But yeah,
You're welcome.
we just gotta figure out getting a good charger for Mike's laptop.
Mike
Because
has
I mean,
a
I
laptop?
am going away. Yeah, the charger don't work. That's why he got a whole.
Oh.
What'd you say, Mike?
No, I was saying I have a Lenovo laptop. It's pretty old though, but
Yeah,
it's-
but it got like 12 gigs of RAM.
Was it the same one you had in high school?
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That laptop's
The one you play
long,
Brawlhalla
bro.
on. Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, okay. I know what you mean. Damn. So the charger stopped working, so you were like, I'm gonna get a GTX 4070.
Exactly.
I like that, bro.
Like I might as well build a computer, and if I
True.
can build it, make it the best or the best that I could afford.
That's so true, bro. Burrito blanket and all. I'm glad to see the burrito blanket make a comeback, bro. It's been in the background for so long, and now it's back.
I didn't know you missed it so much, but you should let me know.
Yeah,
Wow.
because it really does look like a burrito, bro. It looks like a
It is.
yeah.
It is, yeah. You should buy him a burrito blanket.
You want one?
Maybe.
All right, go.
I mean, I don't have a burrito blanket. All I got is this normal blanket and this
Regular,
fan.
white.
Air purifier. I gotta put a new air filter on it.
Mm.
Where'd you get the filter from for the fun? I saw when you posted the video on like how to make a homemade air filter purifier thingy, but you never explained, and I didn't really look at the fan properly, so I was just confused.
I got the air filter from Lowe's. You can just buy it a single pack for like $13, and then the fan
It
is
covers
like
the entirety of the fan.
you put it on the back. Ooh, so I'll give you a little. Oh. So this is the fan itself. It's just a 20-inch box fan, and then you take
That's
huh?
Is that like what brand is that?
Utilitech. It's just the cheapest box fan you could get, 20-inch box fan.
Uh-huh.
And then you use the cardboard box that it came in, you stick it on the back, you make a cutout at the back, you cut like a little circle thing like this to help with the airflow. And then on the back you stick an air filter on it. So it's basically
Why?
because it's basically like like an air purifier, but you just make it yourself. Because all the air purifiers you buy, they're basically just fans that have filters on them. But this, you can move the most amount of air and filter the most amount of air for pretty cheap.
I never knew people did that. Interesting.
Me neither. And then I saw it online and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it.
With that being said, though,
Hey, let's jump into it. Who wants to go first?
Jesh is mute. You asked.
I could go. I could go.
Oh, it looks like we got a 100 coming up. He's so getting ready to go. All right, Jesh. Go on, sis. Go on.
Practice anatomy 5 times a week. I did this a while ago. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I was telling Michael how when I was practicing for like the piece I wanted to do, I was like rusty as hell. Like every sketch I did just was not it. So I had to get my practice back in, and I'm starting to warm up to, to get better and better. So that's gonna continue. I gotta be great. I will be great. Moving on, make progress on piece. Yeah. Actually, I did like because I had to remember. I had to remember.
Mm-hmm. Likely story. The same one who was talking about last week. See, guys, this is why you should lie. And now today, the hesitation.
I could send a picture, but I did a little light piece with just I don't know how to explain it. This just is like basically a test just with the expression. Just with like the expression. And I know like this isn't the angle I wanted. I'm sending it one day. Yeah, that's not the angle I wanted. So I know when I actually, do the actual thing, I could improve the angle, fisheye effect.
Okay.
Make sure I get a reference, whatever. That's consistent. I didn't do this at all. I forgot. No, I didn't forget. Huh?
You wasn't using the vibrating gun?
I would've.
Massage gun.
But I just didn't do it.
Bro.
Like I'd forget until like 2 hours after, and I'd be like, "Boy, I don't even know if it still makes sense for me to do that."
It does.
And then I'd forget again, and then I'd just go sleep. So I didn't do that at all.
Damn.
Hit abs every session. I think I hit abs 3 out of the 4 days. Because one day I didn't have time to do it, and I was supposed to do it home, but I forgot. So, yeah. And then 15-minute jump rope session. Twice. I was going to do this. But the days, on Monday and like another day, we actually had spare time after the gym. Like 15 and 20 minutes. No, that's an excuse. I just giving context. I know I ain't do it. It's a red.
Okay.
But we had spare time after the gym sessions. So I did just do steady state cardio for like 15 and 20 minutes. Those days. So yeah, I didn't do the jump rope session. And after, like, my calves was so bad from last week for like the following 3 days after like Wednesday. So I didn't even think I should jump rope because my calves was so bad.
That's
like
crazy,
I couldn't walk properly.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
And like
I've never
tendon,
felt that.
Like it was. Yeah, I didn't warm up at all for when I like jump rope, and that was the first time I jumped rope in like 7 months. So that really like damaged my calves. So from like Monday to Wednesday, I couldn't do it, and then Thursday was a day I hit the steady state cardio. So I just didn't end up doing that. Read 8 chapters of the Bible. I did this. I did this, and I already talked about how having the faith and like the blind faith and trust. That was one of the chapters I read earlier this week, and that really stuck out to me. Like a lot of times, I realized if you doubt, if you worry, if you stress over something, that's not having faith. And faith ain't hard to get. No, I said that wrong. Faith is hard to get, hard to maintain, but it's worth it in the end.
Mm.
Especially if the thing you put in your faith in is the only constant thing that doesn't change, which is God. Who won't go back on his word, who won't, just having that external factor, that you could put faith in, and who wishes for you to do well. It helps a lot with easing the mind, taking stress, that sort of thing. Update budget, yeah, I did this.
Green.
I had to, wait, this week, I spent money. I bought new AirPods and, yeah, buy a new laptop if possible. This is grayed out because, yeah, instead of buying a new laptop, I'll wait until I go away to get it. And me and Michael just get a charger for his existing laptop, and I could just use that for the thing that we buy.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no need to buy that now. And then bonus come up with the idea for large canvas centered around business. Bro, we did yesterday at the beach. Like me and Michael just was talking about the business, talking about ideas while I was swimming back and forth. And Heike, I really like the concept of the piece.
I can imagine that.
I don't know if you want to explain.
We should make it
Michael.
big and like blue.
Actually, yeah. That's exactly how it was. I was dying, bro. Hard beating, chest compounding.
Interpretation. It was like,
What you say, Mike?
no, I said that was a pretty good interpretation by Paul because he was actually just on death.
Yeah,
I can
that's
see it.
no. I was dying, bro. I was dying. And then look in the mirror and tell yourself positive affirmations in the morning and night. Every morning I'd forget, and then I think for like 2 days I remembered while I was at work, so I would look in the mirror, and I did it for those 2 days.
I told you to be positive.
And then like, yeah, I forgot, to be honest. I just forgot because in the morning I'd be focused on just leaving in a timely manner, so I just forgot that was a thing. And in the night I'd be tired, and I genuinely just don't like go about my days looking in the mirror, so I forgot as well. But
be as strict as looking in the mirror. You could have just been talking to yourself like, "Yo, Jesh, you did really good today."
Yeah, or even like pull up your phone
I still
and
didn't
then just
remember
like
to do
turn
it.
on the
I
front
still
facing
did not
camera.
remember to do it. I still didn't remember to do it, regardless.
Okay, I know what your bonus is gonna be for this week.
When I did do it, I do gotta say it's harder than it seems.
Yeah.
Like I'm the type of person where, of course, I don't hate myself for sure.
I don't know about that.
Damn.
Well, Michael ain't me, so I feel like I know myself better. But I don't hate myself, but it's just like you have good things, but just the act of like going out of your way to appreciate yourself is something like I guess I don't do or I never really did. So it's harder than it seems. It's harder than it seems.
Yeah, it's cringe, but you got to do it.
It is, bro. It is. And
you gotta be like
I
those
do.
girl bosses who are like, "Girl, you are gonna slay today," and blah 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 blah. Because they actually do good things in their life.
Slay.
It's just that their prospects are just like, "Oh, I want to make like I want to have a good cushy job," and they do that. Like they actually get that because they tell themselves they manifest it, bro. So I already know what your bonus is gonna be, but Jesh, you have a 61%. Which is the lowest it's been in the past, let's see. Damn, since week 15. Week 15, you had 29%.
Oh, I've been doing good for 6 weeks.
Yeah, and then from week 16 through 18, you got 100%. Week 19, you had 89%. Week 20, you had 81%. Week 21, you had 94%. So
that's fire.
You were on a streak.
Yeah,
fire.
Ruined it. You soiled it.
Real.
Jeez.
Really, but you gotta have lows to appreciate the highs. So
exactly. And with that being said, let's get into my week.
Yo,
so,
real
art, anatomy studies. I ain't do that,
bro.
Come
on.
I know what it is. And the thing funny. Going into this week, I was like, okay, I absolutely want to prioritize the art goals above everything. Because it's the same thing that I've been saying for like the past 3-4 weeks, the same goals that I've been failing. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it a priority for this week. I had I wanted to keep the motivation high, so I was watching like a lot of like animation videos or a lot of anatomy videos and stuff like that to keep the creative juices flowing. But then by the time I got home, bro, I was just not interested in doing any of that stuff. So I didn't do it. Yeah. So finish the rough anatomy illustration. I didn't do this either.
Bro.
I didn't do it. So for the same reasons I didn't do the anatomy studies. It's just, laziness, I guess. Not even I guess, that's just what it is. But freelance though, I did do the freelance work.
Okay.
All I have to do now is just send in the file. I want to like make sure everything's organized before I send it to him. So probably after this call, I'll send him it via his email. Gym abs consistently. I did do this. Whether it be, I've been still hitting the ab routines even at home. Even after we do abs at the gym, I come home and I do my sit-ups. I've been trying to go for about 60 sit-ups per night because that's what I used to do back in high school. And it worked well in getting just the abs to pop out a little bit more. I don't know if because I put on more weight since then, it's probably going to require more sit-ups or more for intensity. But I feel like I've been getting a good burn, especially with my calorie deficit, what I've been doing. I've been seeing results in my abs and stuff like that. But hit a good tricep workout. I did do this. I mainly knocked out this goal during the beginning of the week when we were doing bench. So I would kind of, after I finished my bench, I would go to the tricep machine, do some tricep push downs and stuff like that. Personal goals, read 10 chapters of the Bible. I did not do this.
Damn.
Now, I didn't. I picked up my Bible, but I did not hit the goal of 10 chapters. And I wanted to lean more into other chapters except Psalms because Psalms is fairly short, and so it felt like I was just cheating through it. And I guess, I guess I just was overwhelmed by the amount of things I had to read. I was like, I don't feel like reading this right now.
High key.
I was like, I don't feel like reading this right now, bro. I'm gonna just go to sleep. Yeah. Further understanding of financial literacy. I did not do this.
Damn.
So I won't lie. Didn't do this. Make a concrete list of product items for the business. I did do this. This has been something that's been on my mind for a while now, but just having a list now, it makes it more it's easy to look at it. Well, I don't want to use the word concrete because it's a thing, but it makes it easier to look at and be like, okay, I can see this succeeding, I can see this not doing so well, especially when you see it side by side. You'd be like, okay, this idea is stronger than this idea, so I'm gonna put more emphasis on, et cetera, et cetera. And then I, kind of briefed it over with Jesh when we were at the beach yesterday. We kind of talked about some other things that we could get done. So yeah. For the bonus, obviously I did do this, discussed this yesterday. The idea, without giving too much away, and Jesh, you could kind of stop me if I'm giving too much information out, but we want to do a Bahamian theme piece, and one thing that I think stands out the most is probably Junkanoo, because of how colorful and how vibrant and how lively everything is. And with the product, with the product that we have, Paul, you would be able to decipher this, but anyone watching probably isn't going to understand. But imagine the things that we produce with the product being intertwined with the painting itself. So it's like, I don't know how to phrase it.
Imagine like a person. Okay, right. So we in the Bahamas, of course, we got like different folklore legends, stuff like that. And I know one of them is like what, half octopus, half shark, something like that. So imagine like the guy in the front in like the Junkanoo costume that's like Luca themed or Luca inspired. And given the thing we ordered, given the octopus arms, using the thing we have, it's gonna be a mix of like 2D and 3D without
Mm.
saying too much. If you could imagine.
It's gonna mix media piece, and with the product that we have, it's gonna be able to add like even more layers to it that is gonna exist beyond the canvas. If that make any sense.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
get it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
get it. Yeah. Okay.
Like just imagine the guy holding some cowbells, but then the cowbells are actually like coming off the.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm excited to see how that's executed because that sounds
I
very
think
Me too,
interesting.
nigga. Cause that.
this is like online, so it gives like a bit of an idea. But I feel like when it comes to like stuff like junk canoe, how they use certain materials and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
we might have those same materials because it may not give the same look if we use stuff from the product that we purchased and got the. If that makes any sense. But yeah, that's the essence of the idea. We're probably gonna flesh it out more as we go. But yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, Mike, you got a 55% this
All
week,
right.
which for the last week you brought it back up with the 81%, and then this week's back to the 55%. So
Yeah.
but I'm a believer. You gotta, with the goals that you set for the week, even if it's kind of easy, you just gotta set it realistically, just so you can get back into the groove of things.
Prove. I agree. Like Jesh said, it's about the highs and the lows.
That is true. That is true.
Sometimes to appreciate the highs. Not to say that, not to give it a reason as an excuse. But it's just like you can't dwell on it for too long. It's something that I have been putting off for way too long.
Yeah, you just got to do it once, and then you'll get over that little hump.
Yeah, bro. I think it's just starting, bro. Like,
yeah, that's really it.
Is because once I'm there, I get into a groove pretty easily because like I have the music playing, like the AC's on, so everything's nice and vibey.
Yeah.
But I come home, I eat, I bathe, and all that stuff. And this is just me, expressing my excuses.
Mm-hmm.
I sit down, I'm like, bro, I gotta set up my computer so I can do the drawing, and then after that, it's already like after 11. So I'm like, is it really worth doing? I could save it for Friday, but I know if I save it for Friday, it's not gonna get done.
Yeah,
because sometimes it's up on Friday. So
I feel that. One technique or tip that I've heard, especially in the music scene, is that you always want to make sure that everything is already set up and ready to go for any time. For example, like if you are someone who like plays guitar, right, and you want to try to like practice consistently, do not put your guitar inside of the case, zip it up, close it up, and then put it in the corner of your room. Because then when you go to practice, you're going to be like, oh, I have to go get it. I have to open up the case. I have to take it out the case, and I have to start playing it. Just have it ready right next to you. I've always lived by that philosophy. Right next to me, I always have my guitar right next to me. It's plugged in. It's always ready to go at any time. So if I'm ready to go, I just go and pick it up, and then I'm ready. Although it's still possible to make excuses, because sometimes I'm like, do I really want to open up the program Ableton and then like, start like turn up the volume and everything like that? There's a million ways you can make excuses, but if you just reduce the friction between what you want to do and the thing that you need to do it as much as possible, then it'll help a lot.
I could see that definitely helping a lot.
Yeah, bro, but I get it. It's the energy. You need to put in twice the effort to start something than to continue it.
Yeah.
Like it really is just that activation energy. Once you get over that bump, then it's a lot easier. So you just need more things like that where it's like, oh, I really don't feel like doing it, but then you just do it, and then it's so much. It's like the gym. Like when you're like, oh, I don't want to do a leg day, bro, but as soon as you start, once you do that first set of squats, you're like, okay.
Once you get to the gym,
exactly, then it's like, all right, it's easy as pie. So
yeah.
But with that, I'm about to dunk on y'all real quick.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to.
Yeah,
I'm about to Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, just on top of y'all. So
I have for this bonus goal though. That is the one thing I'm highly anticipating. But continue.
Also, Jesh, your mic is muted. I don't know if you still know that. I'll assume that he does know that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. But so starting off, academics, be consistent with lab work. You know I was consistent with that.
Wow.
Let's show.
Yeah. Wait, Jesh, did you realize your mic was muted the whole time?
No, didn't know.
Okay, I had a thought.
The whole time I was talking to. Crazy.
Wow.
That is crazy. Well,
that is insane.
You're going, bro.
But yeah, I was consistent with lab work. You know how it is, okay? Going on the grind every single day. I find that is actually it having to like transit to lab as well. It makes you a lot more conscious of like, I gotta do something today. If I don't produce no results, then that's like, 3 hours of my day wasted just going there. Although I do also go to the gym, so whatever. Art or finished music video. You know I did that. Oh, I made it blue.
Blue.
No, just green. I finished the music video. I think I'm probably going to upload it probably on the weekend or something like that, but I want to give it a couple more time, like watch it over, see if there's anything like, oh, there's small things I can like make better or whatever. But it's pretty much finished. Pretty happy with the end result. Although not, I'd say.
Sorry, I mean, when are you gonna be uploading the music video?
Probably this weekend or something like that. So
okay,
yeah. But yeah, gym, workout consistently at least 3 times with lifting. I did do that. I did do at least 3 times. I wanted to do 4 times, but unfortunately, Thursday was July 4th. So all like the transit and everything was on like a different schedule. And it would have taken me like, like 4 or 5 hours of my day just to transit to school and come back. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I just did like a little home workout. I did like incline push-ups for like 4 sets or something like that, which actually... I think I want to start doing calisthenics sometime soon, because I think if I do calisthenics, like half lifting, half calisthenics, it'll actually help out my joints and my like strengthening my joints and my tendons and everything like that. So yeah. I'll probably do that probably when I come back in August to September. So, but yeah, gym, worked out consistently. Personal, read 3 chapters of the Brothers Karamazov. I did that. And I did it this morning, just like you were talking about, Mike, where it was like, I was planning on reading it last night, but then last night I was just scrolling on my phone like endlessly, and I was like, okay, I gotta read it. And I look at the book and I'd be like, nah, and I just keep scrolling. And then I was like, okay, I'll just wake up early in the morning and I'll read it. And then I went to sleep. I woke up. And then I overslept by like 2 or 3 hours. And then I woke up, I saw a message from Jesh being like, yo, we should start early today. And I was like, shit, I didn't even read the 3 chapters. So I was like, yo, give me like 2 to 3 hours. And then I was like, okay, I gotta read it. And so I started reading it. But once I started reading it, it was so easy to finish the 3 chapters. It was so easy. The hardest part was just starting to read it. So another word of advice, just go and do it. It'll be so much easier than you think it is. So next goal, watch 1 movie. I did that. I watched a movie yesterday. I watched
what'd you watch?
The Worst Person in the World. Have y'all heard of it?
No.
No.
I think y'all would actually like it. It's like a German movie, but they have some really, really, really cool scenes. There's one scene in particular. I won't like ruin too much of it, but they do something like the whole movie is like kind of normal in that, it just has like normal like cuts and everything, no real special effects or anything. But then there comes one scene in the middle of the movie that is like really, really, really cool. It's like really cool, and it makes the movie like mostly worth watching. I think y'all should watch it, honestly. Y'all should, next time y'all meet, go and download the movie or something. Watch it on some random website, Putlocker 123 Movies or something like that. But you need subtitles because the whole movie's in German. So, but it's good. And then next goal, meditate for 10 minutes every day. I did do that. Although I guess not for like 10 minutes, but I meditated every day. It would range from like either 5 minutes to 10 minutes, something like that. But it's a meditation that is specifically for anxiety reducing. And it's really crazy because when you look at someone doing it, it looks like they're having a panic attack, but it's actually really calming. So you just exhale out of your nose 10 times and then 20 times and then 30 times really sharply. So you just go like that, and you do that 10 times and you wait a little bit, and then you do it 20 times, wait a little bit, and then you do it 30 times, and then at the end of that, when you just like are done with it, you will just feel like a sense of calmness and euphoria, and it's just like, oh, like you're just so chill, in such a chill space. I really recommend doing it at least just once to try it out. It's actually pretty good. It's not bad. I got it from, you guys know Dr. K, Healthy Gamer?
Not at all.
Nah,
You don't? Damn, y'all should watch
not
some
in
of
the
his videos.
slightest.
He's like a psychiatrist who does like stuff on YouTube and Twitch, like streaming stuff. But he like has conversations with people, and he like does like little videos on like mental health kind of stuff. But he's really, really, really smart. And he does like a blend with like Eastern Ayurvedic medicine, but he tries to do like evidence-based Ayurvedic therapies or whatever. But that's where I got the idea from, and actually it does help. So I recommend doing that. The bonus given by Jesh. Now listen, I talked with him beforehand. I was actually pretty late into the game. Like I had to beat like 4 bosses, I think, to beat the game. I had to beat like the first Elden Lord or whatever, Malekith, the Black Blade, one other boss, and then Radagon, the last one. And then for the last boss, I asked Jesh, I was like, is it okay if I use summons on the last boss? And he was like, yeah, you could. And so I was like, okay. So I used summons. I used summons.
Nah, at first, hold on. You didn't explain the conversation. You didn't explain the conversation properly. At first, he asked me if he could use summons, and I was like, nah, I cheating. And he was like, but bro, I'm genuinely starting to hate this game, dog. It's not fun to play anymore. Lol. Man, I was like, fine, bro, just do it.
Yeah, I really.
He was like, genuinely, I'm hating.
What'd you say, Mike?
It was a skill issue, and then you cried about it.
Bro, I was genuinely really hating the game. Like, I was playing and I was like so frustrated. I was like, this game sucks. I can't believe anybody would play this game. This game is garbage. It's absolutely horrible. And then I used summons, and I I didn't even, if you could consider me even killing the final boss, I summoned 2 people online.
Online is insane.
Wait, summons. Wait. Summons, because I'm still new to Elden, but when I thought a summon was like you summon like a beast or something. You summoned other players?
Yeah.
Yeah, summoning other players.
I don't know, nigga. Let's make that
I
red.
thought he was meaning like a mimic tier or like the.
You
like
said I can use summons, bro.
The players to fight with you?
I didn't
Yeah.
specify. Other players is crazy, Paul.
Okay, but
Other
listen though. I beat the game in the time period, but then I told Jesh, I was like, listen, because I didn't enjoy the game at all, you don't have to get the DLC for me. I'll just beat the game, so the DLC is defunct. So I think with that being said, I technically did do the bonus goal because I beat Elden Ring. I did beat it. I beat the game. I got the ending.
On easy mode though.
Okay, but the goal was to beat the game. Y'all did not specify no summons, no nothing. Y'all just said beat the game. And so I beat the game. But listen, I beat the game.
We didn't tell you to go call your friends and have them beat them for you.
I beat the game. Okay, the game has been beat, but I'm not going to take DLC because I don't want the DLC anymore because I heard the DLC is really hard. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. So I would consider this a pass.
Michael looking so disapproved.
That's so easy, bro. I don't like that.
I have a follow-up after this, but Jesh, is it green?
Wait, at what point did you beat Melania already?
I didn't beat Melania because that's not required to beat the game. She's an optional boss.
Oh, I thought she was like the last.
I thought that too, because when I beat the Elden Beast, I was like, okay, am I gonna fight Melania? But then the game ended, and I was like, oh. And then I kept playing the game, and I looked it up, and it was like, oh, Melania's on like this weird part on the north of the map or something like that. So you don't actually have to beat Melania. I do want to, but that will follow up into what I'm going to talk about afterwards. But is it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can be mad.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I guess it's a game.
So
I guess.
with that, I got 100%. I dogged on y'all, but I just want to say, continuing on Elden Ring. So with all that being said,
It was goals for him too.
bro, shut up. But when I beat the game,
Probably come to your friends to watch the movie. You probably didn't even watch the movie.
okay, remember when I said like, oh, I hated the game, I was so frustrated, blah 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 blah. After that, I don't know what happened, but like it was like a day or two later, I just got the urge to jump back on Elden Ring. I started a new character with a new build, and now I'm beating all the bosses without any summons or anything like that. Like I'm just doing it straight up. So I'm playing the game again to beat it. No summons, no nothing. Cause the problem was I told Jesh, my character that I was using at first to beat the game, the weapon that I had, I chose the Confessor. The weapon that I had is the weapon that you get at the start of the game when you choose Confessor. But I just like upgraded it to like plus 23. So I just use that sword and a shield, and that's it.
Yeah, he wasn't even using like actually good blades.
No, I
so
didn't use
what was
bleed or no
the
magic
hour?
or nothing. I was using just like a long sword and raw dogging every boss. So, hey, but I beat every single other boss without summons except for the Elden Beast, the last boss. But it's still agreeing because you said to beat the game. Y'all didn't say don't do any summons and everything. Plus, I'm not even taking the DLC because I hear the DLC is really hard. So, you know, it is what it is. Because I legit hated the game. I don't think y'all realize how much I hated the game when I'll show y'all, y'all will see in the video that comes out when I edit it for the pod. But oh my God, I hated it.
What the fuck, dude? How did my second hit? What the fuck? What the fuck? And he's gonna start rolling. Oh. Incredible. Dodge, dodge. Dodge. Dead. Okay. Okay. Okay, now it's this guy. What is he doing? What did he just do? Oh, no shot. No shot that just happened. Are you for real right now? Oh shit! Please tell me when I kill him I can just be done with it. Nope. Okay, now I gotta kill him. Okay. Okay. But I got this though. Are you dead? Is it done? Who else? What? Why? That's cheating! You're cheating! You're cheating the game like that, man! You're fucking cheating! Fuck you! Oh my god! Oh my god! Fucking die! What the fuck? Die! Oh my god! Oh, what's the point of that, man? What the fuck is an ancient dragon smithing stone, man? God damn it. Okay. Cower before these nuts, brother. I'll avenge you! It's solo. Patience is a virtue like none other in this realm! Fuck you, dude. Come on. This might be the run. It is a run. That was actually really easy. Yeah?
To stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marquez.
Shut the hell up, boy. Boy, shut the hell up, boy. Holy shit. What the fuck? Brother, chill. What the fuck? Rastafari, it's no time for battles where I never expected. Wake up in the morning, think about money, keep my feet up. Watch you comedy, think I should have some weed up. How is this fair? And there's a second phase.
Thou didst me good service, Sirach.
That was really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. This is it, this is it, this is it. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. I'm gonna heal. I will heal. Don't you worry. Perfect timing. I'm stuck in a corner. I'm stuck in a corner. What am I supposed to do? I'm stuck. Brother, no. Josh! Mother freaker! I'm dead. I'm not. You know what? If you want it. What the fuck? I have no second. There was not 1 second for me to do shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? There was not 1 second for me to do anything, bro. I didn't have a second. Okay, fucking lock in, guys. Lock in. We got this. What the fuck? Hit him once. Just one time, brother. Thank you. Oh my god, dude. Fuck these people, man. God. More strength, please. Tell them to bring out the strength. Show me this fucking second phase, which I know it's gonna have. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. Oh, the Elden Ring. Symbol. From the game. What the hell? I'm done. Fuck this.
Bro, Michael, and you're like, I bet you got a
Oh,
friend to
sorry.
watch a movie for you too. I get a friend to meditate. That's funny. But yeah, oh, lucky I didn't live stream when I beat the beast, but yeah, I didn't like. I couldn't with confidence say I beat the game. I just know that I beat the game. Technically speaking, I got the trophy for beating the game. So
Yeah.
arrest me.
Yeah.
Oh, tarnished. Okay.
Anyway,
Okay, next week, who wants to jump into it?
I can start since I started.
Why you always starting, bro?
I
Something wrong with you?
bro. Usually I be second. Dummy. But nah,
it was kind of.
I gotta scroll back down. Yeah, I want to practice anatomy again. At least 3 times this week. and like the other 2 days, I went to work on like the art piece.
For
Cause
real
by
this time,
time,
though.
yeah, with like proper reference stuff like that. Cause I think that could be dope, especially if I color it too. That could be fire. And then I want to get back into the habit of stretching after the gym again. I can't end up like Paul. Nigga knee don't work. Nigga shoulder don't work.
My shoulder
Nigga,
is
nigga
fine
don't
now,
got a
I'll have
rib
you
cage.
know.
Nigga don't got
But
a rib
I need to
cage.
fix my knee. That is true.
You do, bro, because that's insane.
Yeah, I've never
That's
experienced knee
insane.
pain in my life until now. So
Tim, besides you, Tim was the only one that was experiencing like knee pain, but I don't think his was as bad as what you imagining yours to be.
yeah.
It's crazy, but
Okay, but mine only
yeah.
isn't. It's not like I'm dying, bro. It's just if I squat, I'm like, ooh, my right knee. Ooh, that doesn't feel right. Ooh.
But ooh, it can translate into other things, and ooh, it should be addressed regardless. So
Ooh.
treat it like serious. Ooh, yeah, I want to hit cardio at least twice this week, regardless of what it is. I genuinely did enjoy like swimming at the beach yesterday. So even if I go like back to the beach, if I jump rope, if I manage to do more steady state, I'm gonna get that done. Yeah, read the same 8 chapters as well. You know, write down the summaries or stuff like that. Things that stood out to me. I want to lower my time on TikTok because I saw a notification saying my screen time was lower than the other weeks, which is dope. But I was like, yo, I wonder what I spend the most time on, and it was TikTok, which is crazy because I feel like I didn't even spend that much time. This is the way everything is formatted.
Yeah.
Time just gets synced, and then you just don't know. So I want to do that.
Bro, you know what you gotta do with your
I want to
algorithm?
work on my attention span too. What?
You gotta like stay watching videos that are like very long and convoluted and complicated and inspiring. And then the next time you go on TikTok, when you want to watch funny videos, you will never get a funny video. You'll just get a video where it's like someone who's like, you gotta carry the boats,
Bro, see?
swipe, and then it's like, see, if you want to make a 401k and then swipe, and then it's just a bunch of boring ass because that's what happened to me, and I'm not on TikTok anymore.
I could do that, but I feel like my TikTok different because I could not like one type of content that I still want to see in the future, and I'd never get this sort of content on my TikTok For You page again. And then I could purposefully search for the content, like the content, follow the person, and still not have it get shown on my For You page. So if I do that, I genuinely would never get anything I enjoy on TikTok.
Yeah,
Never.
there you go.
That could work though, but yeah.
Okay, but lower
goal,
time, what does that mean though? Like, how can we measure that?
True. Let me check to see. I think I had like 10 over the course of the week.
10 hours? Damn.
But it's like,
That's a long time. Imagine if I told you, Jesh, go and run for 10 hours. That's a long time. Mike, what are
you
you
can tell
doing?
me to do anything for 10 hours.
I get to
Oh my-
do anything for 10 hours? Okay.
Looking at GPUs again.
Bro, just delete the app, bro.
No. Yeah, I probably
I
want to
can't
lower
take you
it by,
seriously when you look like this.
Alright, I'll show my lips. Nah, I don't want to show my
probably lower it by like 2 to 3 hours, I say.
Okay, lower time on TikTok. So,
Yeah, I want to flash out. Oh, what you say?
no, I was just gonna say so like less than 7 to 8 hours a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to flesh out the catalog for the pieces for the business, like the same thing me and Mike was talking about at the beach yesterday. I want to have like a for sure lineup of those things, like set in stone. And then I want to, make sure the business license thing is sorted out for Wednesday and the Thursday. Because the way the process works is like, at first you apply for a trade name, then after that, you have to apply for the second thing. That second thing, you need a number registered for every house, and we didn't have that number. And the process of us getting that number was what took us like this long because my daddy would only be able to do it on his off days, which is like,
Mm.
once a week. So that for sure lengthened the process. But he said he should be able to do like the last step to get that number between Wednesday to Thursday. And I think I'm pretty sure our trade name thing is already expired. So I'm gonna reapply for it, have it accepted, so that way my daddy could just go straight and do the thing. And then for the bonus, you want to talk about it? You could talk about it, Paul.
Just do the same thing. Look in the mirror and tell yourself positive affirmations in the morning and at night, every single day. In the morning, you don't even gotta do that for like 10 minutes. You just gotta look in the mirror, at least for like a good
Yeah.
2 minutes, and then just tell yourself things. And you have to look at yourself in the mirror. Like you gotta look at yourself like you can't be looking at the kitchen sink or the bathroom sink, and then being like, "Oh, you cool."
But didn't you literally just say I don't even have to look in the mirror?
You don't have to look in a mirror. You can do this. You can hold your phone up and you can look at yourself. And then you can just tell yourself things looking at yourself in the phone. But you should look at yourself in the mirror because then it's like more of a ritual thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right,
that.
valid.
I know it's valid.
Valid.
I don't need you to tell me that it's valid. Well, Mike came
who's
up
Matt?
with it, so.
I did come up with it. Whatever it is.
Okay, Jesus. Lower the sass.
Like you next?
I didn't realize that was science.
Yeah, Mike can be next.
Right.
I'm next. Yeah, I'll go next. So, like I said before, I really just want to prioritize my anatomy studies. Like, this is like the one thing I want to achieve this week, like for real. I don't really have anything else set on my mind except doing this anatomy thing. So, anatomy studies for sure. Finish a rough sketch for the anatomy illustration. Like, these are goals that will be achieved for next week. Increase my understanding of the delivered item. This was a part of like a 3-month plan that me and Jesh had with the item that was recently delivered. I just want to be able to, within 3 months, have a good enough understanding of like whatever troubleshooting errors there might be as we work with it. Just kind of experiment and toy with it. Yeah, just getting the ins and out and knowing it like it's the back of my hand type one. So yeah, that's the priority. Just a lot of experimentation, trials, errors, doing different things. Maybe printing out some of the I guess prototypes you could say of the certain items that we want to sell and see how it works. Yeah, and seeing the limitations of what we currently have to deal with. For the personal goals, 10 chapters of the Bible, study financial literacy, both very important goals that I want to set. And then this one, I just added, it's no carbs. So,
At all?
I feel like recently I've been kind of diving into eating some rice again, some macaroni and stuff like that. And I've been doing well to balance it. Like I've skipped breakfast so that I could have more calories to consume for like lunch and dinner. And I wouldn't even consume calories during dinner. I would just consume like a protein shake or something like that. So the only carbs I would really consume is during lunch and stuff like that. But I really just want to do this just to try it and see if I could actually pull it off, because it's not that easy of a goal to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like no carbs whatsoever. I'm curious to see how that would go.
Wait, define no carbs, because like you mean like no item that's mainly carbs.
Yeah, like no
everything got carbs.
No rice, no macaroni. No
Just you be in the glasses emoji right now. Wait, hold on. Technically, even protein has carbs?
No, because like, you could go ahead, Michael.
Yeah, and those are really the goals I have set for this week. Nothing crazy, but 2 goals I've consistently failed at. Well, technically 3, and then technically 4. So there'll be an interesting twist to it. So yeah, that's my goals.
Okay, and for your bonus,
I was thinking just doing the same thing that he didn't manage to do before. The first step to getting his license is what I just would have do. Whatever that first step is,
That's not much of a bonus goal, though.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna do it otherwise. Unless.
Okay, let's do that then. And with that, time to move in to my next week. So as you know, I got 100%. I dogged on y'all. I dunked on y'all, you know. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, whatever, whatever. It ain't even that much. It ain't even that much of an effort. You brush it off my shoulders. But we're going to keep the ball rolling. So first of all, with art, I want to finish one song. I think I have 2 more songs that I really have to finish until I'm done. One of them needs a lot of work. One of them does not need that much work. But I want to finish at least one song so that next week I can finish another song and then be done, be in the final phases of finishing up this album. In the gym, I want to do rehab work with my right knee and my left wrist. I find that my left wrist, I had some left wrist pain like a couple months ago, same time as my shoulder, and it's kind of coming back. It like flares up every now and then, so I should just do something about it. And my right knee, like Jesh said, it's kind of just hurting. Whenever I go to do a squat, it always like hurts. So I gotta fix that before it, I don't know, just ruins my life. And I want to do stretches 1 time every day. So whether that be like in the morning, right after the gym, or at night, whatever time during the day, I just want to do some stretches, like at least like a 10-minute stretch routine that I follow on YouTube or something. For personal goals, I've seen how valuable it is to read. You get so much good info from reading. So I want to read at least 1 time every day. I have so many books that I want to finish reading, but I just do not have reading as a habit. So I need to start making it into a habit. So read 1 time every day. And I want to start looking into different internships or companies that I can apply to. I want by the end of the week to have at least 1 company in mind that I can actually apply to. And then I also want to stop using any media as background noise. So I think most of my time when I'm on YouTube or something, mostly I'll just have it on in the background while I'm doing something else. And I think this ties in with my goal that I set, like my 6-month goal at the very start of this, to like consume media more purposefully. I think a lot of that just comes from having things on in the background or having things on to pass time. So if I just stop putting things on in the background to do, then I think it'll help a lot for like being more purposeful with doing stuff. So my bonus, who's got
All
it?
right.
Yeah, looks like Mike's ready for it. What is it?
So I want you to write, this is a paragraph, a word of encouragement, right? And it has to be based off this theme. And the thing, hold on, where is it? I just had it. Oh, okay. Don't lose sight of what really matters.
Don't lose sight of what really matters. Okay.
Now, what that means to you is what I want you to like think about, and then like write a most retrospective word of encouragement.
Make it a rap.
Shut up, bro.
Because I'm confident I'm gonna get 100%. Are you willing to put something on the line for those who don't achieve 100%?
Play Elden Ring.
Like, do you want to do a punishment for those who
Oh.
doesn't 100% next week?
Yeah, we should. Something.
I'm confident 100% next week. Are y'all confident y'all getting 100% next week? Now y'all willing to put something on the line?
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah, okay. Since Jeff said that, then he knows he's not going to get 100. So
No.
we got to put something on the line. I don't know. You got to go to like the Wendy's drive-thru and like ask for the girl's number or something. I don't know.
You know, nigga. Probably something creative. I mean, all we could come up with the punishment for next week. It don't have to be now.
We can come up with it in the next couple of
throughout the
days.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to avoid. Jess, you sound unconfident in getting this 100%. You better look
it
yourself
don't
in the
matter.
mirror and be like, I'm going to get 100%.
At the end of the day, it don't matter how I sound because I'm gonna get on it, so it don't matter.
I agree. We all get 100, but I just want to say one thing because I know someone's gonna do it. If someone doesn't get 100%, and this is also to myself, there's no excuses as to the punishment we give. Okay, there's no discussion as to the punishment that's given. Okay,
Nah, that's disgusting.
no, the person. Because if Paul, so listen, if Paul, for example, doesn't get 100%, and me and you, Jesh, get 100%, it is between me and you what we give Paul. It is not up to Paul to decide what punishment he receives, because then it's not a punishment.
You talking real
Alright.
confident, but you talking like you getting
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
we talking
I
confident.
know.
Bye.
I know if someone doesn't get it, they're gonna be like, "I'm not doing that." So I'm saying now, can we agree that the person who does not get it has no say in the punishment they get, unless it's completely outlandish, like saying strip in the front of like elementary school or something like that? That's crazy. No one's doing that.
Yo, I can already see in my mind the edit of like the cut of like Mike saying this and then cutting to next week where he's like, now listen, y'all. listen.
No. I'm getting 100%.
Okay. But yeah, okay.
100%.
I'll agree to it. I'll agree. Just because I know I'm gonna get 100%. I'll agree.
Because as long as you get 100%, you're chilling. Like you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. I just had to
Sounds
check.
like a plan. All right.
All right.
So let's do an outro. Who wants to do the outro?
You, it's your turn now, Paul.
Okay. All right, everybody. This has been another episode of the One Day Podcast, successfully completing our goals. Okay. As someone who successfully completed all of their goals for this week, I challenge you to also follow us, do the same thing. If you want to watch another video, there's one right over here. Okay. Right next to my head. All right. And if you want to check out our channel, like and subscribe, there's a subscribe button right here. And in the description down below, you'll see a little right below the like button, okay? You'll see all of our Instagram handles, everything like that. Go and click on that. Follow us individually. You might even get to see Jesh's face. Who knows? Stalk him online. Dox his identity. You never know.
Real, do it.
Exactly. You got the confirmation from the man himself. So with that being said, everybody, thank you all for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for next week. We will never, ever, ever not be there.